Hello and welcome to the Hot Dog and a Handshake Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, Jayden and Joining me is my co-host, Shane Price. Shane, how you doing this week?
Oh, a little sleepy, apparently.
Yeah, it has been tough sledding for us to try to find time to record. So finally able to get into this. So let's just roll with it and get to the collar and elbow question. Who should induct AJ Styles into the WWE Hall of Fame, and who will it be? Because I think it's different answers.
Does it have to be a realistic who? Or
Well, it's who should and who will. So
Who
who will has to be
should?
realistic.
Jeff Jarrett should.
Okay.
I think Abyss will.
I think Abyss will. Okay. I think it should be Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels together inducting him. That's what I think would be the perfect world. I think it's interesting because I imagine Cena would be a great answer for WWE, but I imagine he'll also be being inducted in the Hall of Fame this year. So that's kind of a tough one. Maybe they bring in Anderson and Gallows to do it. I could see them doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, they aren't currently contracted anywhere that would stop them from that, right?
Unless TNA throws a fit.
TNA's not going to throw a fit. It's the
Yeah,
WWE.
right.
TNA's going to let them do whatever they want. But yeah, no, Abyss would be a good choice too. I'm really leaning it'll be Anderson and Gallows. I think for the WWE time. It'd be really funny if it was Omos. That would be the best.
Arise, the true Homo sapien, AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is the biggest Homo sapien out there, man. I do remember one time when they were a tag team, I was watching Raw, and my dad walked into the room as like AJ was cutting a promo, and Omos was standing on the outside, and he pointed out that Omos standing outside the ring was almost as tall as AJ in the ring.
Yeah, well,
It was a really funny visual, that tag team. All right. I think it's worth pointing out that today, as we're recording this, AJ Styles has shut down the AEW rumors. He's officially retired. Carl Anderson mentioned in an interview that AJ had been talking about having some neck problems. I imagine that's why the retirement was at the Rumble and not Mania or later in the year, because I think originally he had said like summer of 2026. The last couple years, that was what he was expecting to retire, was summer of 26. But it seems like he's been having some neck problems, so that would explain running it at the Rumble instead of waiting till Mania or this summer. So, with that being said, I mentioned at the top of the show we've been having trouble finding time to record. So take this with a grain of salt. We are planning in a couple weeks to do the AJ Styles Wrestler's Journey episode. So I would expect us to have that out by the end of March. Because we'll probably record it in about 2 weeks. So yeah, probably at the third week of March, we'll probably have that out. If everything goes smoothly. Quick hits here, Shane. Antonio Inoki, human-like robot being created using AI.
Well, you see, I don't know.
Okay. Pro Wrestling Noah announces collaboration with Street Fighter.
Well, you.
Dude, no, I hope. Can we get 05 Kanemaru in Street Fighter? I'll buy Street Fighter if they put 05 Kanemaru in there.
Just put him in the movie.
Oh, dude.
This is the background. Kanemaru from 2005 as it runs out.
Yeah. And then my final one, Kim Alito hangs out with Shaquille O'Neal.
Of course he did.
Kim Alito always doing side quests, dude. Those little devil guys always doing side quests. Those little monsters. What's the other one named? Kimonito?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Just gonna kind of skip over TV this week, unless there's something from Dynamite or Collision that you want to talk about specifically before favorite things. I'll get to some AEW stuff and favorite things, but we have a bracket to fill out. We have 2 shows to predict, so let's start there. I want to start with the New Japan Cup bracket. So, we are on the first side of the bracket. Drilla Maloney, Shingo Takagi, Tomohiro Ishii, and Hanare have buys. On the other side, Haruki Goto, Hartley Jackson, Yujiro Takahashi, and Zack Sabre Jr. hold the buys. So, Shane, first matchup here, Yuya Uemura versus Great Okan. Who do you have winning?
Uemura.
Yeah, I did too. I think he's one of the guys who probably needs a sustained push this year to really help rebuild the New Japan roster. Something that feels like we've been talking about for 2 years now is just kind of how this roster needs to be rebuilt, and I think Yuya Uemura needs to be a big part of that, so he'll at least move on this far. Next up, Aaron Wolf versus Don Fale.
I hope Aaron Wolf.
Yeah. I also went with Aaron Wolf. Why do they keep putting Don Fale in tournaments like this? Do they not have another guy that they could put in here? Could not have just been like Francesco Akira or something.
They don't have another guy who they owe, like, oh, you run our dojo in the New Zealand. Thank you so much.
I guess that's true. But yeah, I also went Aaron Wolf. What about Taichi versus the never openweight champion Rin Narita?
Well, I hope Taichi.
You gonna go Taichi?
Yeah.
Okay, I went Rin Narita on this one. I think he'll win. Just off of having a title, I think he'll at least get out of the first round here. Next up, El Phantasmo, currently New Japan TV champion, taking on Bolton Oleg, currently 1/3 of the never openweight 6-man tag team champions. So a little champion here.
I'm going to go Boleg.
All right. Bolton Oleg. I also went Bolton Oleg on that one. Second side of the bracket here, Yoshihashi versus Jake Lee. Probably important to know Haruki Goto gets the winner of this match.
Not Jake Lee.
You gonna go Yoshihashi?
Yeah. It's a better story.
Better story. I think it'll be Jake Lee. It is the better story to go Yoshihashi. You're right. This is Gato we're talking about. All right.
Yeah.
That isn't always what we do here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Where'd it go? Okay. Next up, Oscar versus Callum Newman. Who you got here?
Callum Newman.
Yeah, I was too. He's got an upgrade in presentation recently. He really seems to be another one of the young guys they're focusing on pushing this year. So I'm gonna go Callum Newman. Shota Umino versus Chase Owens, another guy who is inexplicably in this tournament every year.
Yeah. I think Callum Newman Chase Owens is like Gato's dealer or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Makes sense. He's Gato's plug.
Well, that's something.
Yeah. He was probably the whole Bullet Club's plug. That's probably how he got in the group. So who you got here, Umino or Owens?
Umino.
Yeah, me too. Last one of the first round here, Yudo Ice versus Ryohei Oiwa. which honestly is the most exciting. This is the most exciting first round match to me. I think Yoshihashi Jake Lee will be pretty good. Uemura Great Okan will be pretty good too, but I'm really excited for Yuto Ice versus Oiwa. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Oiwa. Yeah.
You go Oiwa?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Yuto Ice upset. I think he makes that in the first round.
I would like it. I would appreciate that, but I don't think it's going to happen.
He's hot right now, dude. The people love Yuto Ice. Everybody, everywhere I go, Yuto Ice T-shirts everywhere.
Everywhere
all
you
over,
go,
all over Chanute, Kansas. All over Chanute, Kansas, Yuto Ice T-shirts. You wouldn't believe it.
He's over in Southeast Kansas because he's a not black guy who acts black.
Yeah. Yeah, real over here in Southeast Kansas. All right, second round. We both have Drilla Maloney versus Yuya Uemura. This would be a pretty good matchup.
Yeah.
Especially with the new beefy Drilla Maloney. He just keeps getting beefier. You notice that?
I think I'm gonna go Drilla Maloney.
Gonna go Drilla?
Yeah.
Okay, I went Uemura here. So we're going different on that one. Shingo Takagi versus Aaron Wolf. We both have that.
Shingo. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
Shingo.
I went Shingo too. I just went. I thought established guy over new star. Plus, Aaron Wolf has to face. He can't just come in and go on a tear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see. You have Tomohiro Ishii versus Taichi here. I have Ishii versus Rin Narita. So who are you going with, Ishii or Taichi?
Ishii.
Ishii. I actually went with via House of Torture shenanigans. I think Ren Narita beats Ishii. I imagine that's how he gets out of the first round against Taichi for me as well. Then we both have Hinare versus Bolton Oleg. Who would you go with there?
Bolton Oleg.
Okay, I also went with Bolton Oleg coming out of the second round. Next up, I have Haruki Goto versus Jake Lee. You have Haruki Goto versus Yoshihashi.
Goto.
I also went Goto. Next, we both have Hartley Jackson versus Callum Newman.
Hartley? Yeah, Hartley.
I went Newman. I'm honestly kind of surprised Hartley Jackson got a bye here over guys like Umino, Uemura.
I think I'm picking him just because he has the bye.
Yeah. Even like Oiwa, I probably would have given a bye over Jackson. Nothing against him. He's a good wrestler. It's just kind of surprising to me that he got a bye in this tournament.
He's paid his dues, so I guess that's why.
That's fair. I went Callum Newman, though, to beat him. Next up, we both have Yujiro Takahashi, another insane bye, versus Shota Umino.
Actually, this might be the most insane bye.
Yeah. Honestly, okay, Hartley Jackson's excusable. What's up with the Yujiro pick here? I don't know.
It is really like what the House Tucker's doing.
Yeah, but okay, but then why didn't Ren Narita get a bye? He's the never open weight champion.
Because he's not the Tokyo Pimp.
Okay.
He brings ladies.
You got the Tokyo Pimp, or you got Shota Umino?
Shota Umino.
John Moxley.
Shota Umino.
Me too. And then I have Zack Sabre Jr. Yudo Ice. You have Zack Sabre Jr. Ryohei Oiwa.
I think Oiwa.
Oiwa. Upset pick. I went Zack Sabre Jr. here. So, Elite Eight. I have Yuya Uemura, Shingo Takagi. You have Drilla Maloney, Shingo Takagi. Who you going with? Drilla or Shingo? Battle of the War Dragons.
Think Shingo.
I also have Shingo advancing to the Final Four here. I have Rin Narita versus Bolton Oleg. You have Tomohiro Ishii versus Bolton Oleg. So Ishii or Oleg. Two big boys for you. You got some big meaty men smacking meat here.
Great match. I'm going to go Oleg.
Bolton Oleg. I went Rin Narita to the Final Four. Next up, I have Haruki Goto, Callum Newman. You have Haruki Goto, Hartley Jackson.
Callum Newman.
You have Goto and Jackson.
Oh,
here.
Sorry. I heard Newman instead of Jackson. Goto.
Okay. I had Callum Newman here, and I have him beating Goto. And then finally, I have Umino versus ZSJ. You have Umino versus Oiwa. So who are you picking there, Umino or Oiwa?
Umino.
Shota Umino. I've got Zack Sabre Jr. going. So my Final Four is Shingo, Narita, Newman, Sabre. Yours is Shingo, Oleg, Goto, Umino. So we're only sharing one member of the Final Four here. So for you, who moves on, Shingo or Bolton Oleg?
Shingo.
Okay, I also have Shingo beating Ren Narita. So we both have Shingo in the finals. For me, I have Callum Newman versus Zack Sabre Jr. I picked Callum Newman to get the upset win here to go to the finals. You have Goto versus Umino.
Goto.
Haruki Goto. You got kind of a badass final here. All right. My final is Shingo Takagi versus Callum Newman. I'm going with, just because this is the tournament that historically feels more likely for a Gaijin to win, I'm going to go Callum Newman here, beating Shingo. Who are you going to go with out of Shingo and Goto?
Goto.
Goto?
Again.
There we go. All right. So I have Goto winning. I have Newman winning. You have Goto winning. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see it. Next up, do you want to stick with New Japan here and predict New Beginning USA, or do you want to predict Elimination Chamber first?
Well, I think New Beginning USA is going to take longer, so I think we should do that one first.
Down first, okay. Fred Rosser versus David Finlay is our opener. It's the obligatory Fred Rosser New Japan in America match. He gets one every time. It's his version of the obligatory Yuji Nagata 6-man. It's the obligatory Fred Rosser.
You train the young lions. You get bonus points.
You get your payback. So, by the way, confidence here. There's 8 matches, so 8's your max. Finlay versus Rosser. Who you got?
That's probably Finlay.
Finlay? Okay. How many points do you want to put on it?
Like 2, because he's kind of going on his way out.
Okay. I put Finlay for 5. I still think he beats Fred Rosser. Tomohiro Ishii defending the strong openweight title against the man you have Ishii facing in the Elite Eight, Bolton Oleg.
I think Ishii gets it here.
You think Ishii gets it here?
Yeah.
How many points do you want to put on this?
5.
5? I'm going 2-belt Bolton. Oleg Bolton wins the strong openweight championship. And I'm putting 3 points on it. Not super confident, but I'm putting that on it. Next up, Ricochet defends the AEW national title against the most ridiculous man in New Japan, Taiji Ishimori.
I mean, Taiji Ishimori is just kind of crazy, so you never know what he's going to do. I'm going to go Taiji Ishimori.
You know, Taiji Ishimori winning the AEW national championship?
Yeah, dude, it would be fun.
That'd be awesome. How many points?
1.
Yeah, I figured. I went Ricochet for 6. All right.
Imagine if Tony Khan lets him go absolutely ridiculous.
Dude, the most ridiculous thing he could do in AEW, Don Callis Gauntlet. He wrestles everyone in the Don Callis family. That should be like Taiji Ishimori goes ridiculous USA. It's just him versus everyone in the Don Callis family, one by one.
Can he bring his Brahmin? Can he bring his Brahmin brothers with him?
Sure.
Fuck it, I'm sold.
All right. Next up, we have El Desperado and Kushida versus YDNP. YDNP is wrestling on a New Japan show.
I mean, I want to go YDNP.
Go for it.
Just, you know how badass that would be? It's going to be YDNP for 2.
You already used 2. You want to go for 3?
Yeah, 3.
All right. I went Despy and Kushida for 2. I could see this going kind of either way. But I just went with the New Japan guys to win. But how awesome is that? YDNP going to New Japan.
At this time last year, I probably wouldn't have believed you.
Yeah.
That's close, makes it cool, you know?
And like a major show, too. It's not like they're just in like the fucking Super Junior Tag League or whatever. Like, this is like a real deal being on this show. If
they're on the show on my birthday, I think I'll lose my mind.
Yeah. Next up, El Phantasmo versus Konosuke Takeshita for the New Japan television title.
Konosuke Takeshita. No.
No? ELP?
No.
Takeshita?
Yeah, Takeshita.
Takeshita? Okay. How many points?
5.
You have 4, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, wow. 6.
6? I'm going with a draw for 1 point. Time limit draw. It's 15-minute time limit on the TV title. Time limit draw. Phantasmo holds on to the belt. Takeshita doesn't take the loss. Everybody goes home happy. Except for probably the fans that want to see Takeshita beat the holy hell out of El Phantasmo.
Yeah.
Next up,
you know,
Knockout Brothers, Gates of Agony, IWGP Tag Team title.
What a great match.
This is, by the way, just like a mini Forbidden Door. Like fine. you have Ricochet Taiji, you have the YDMP match, you have Phantasmo Takeshita, Knockout Brothers, Gates of Agony, and the last 2 matches after this one are New Japan versus AEW. So, all right, who are you going with? Knockout Bros or Gates of Agony?
Knockout Bros for 8.
Okay, I went Knockout Bros for 7. So you have 4 and 7 left. Next up, Shuri versus Athena for the IWGP Women's title.
Shuri for 4, for 7.
For 7? I went Shuri for 4 on mine. So you're for 4 points here. Yota Tsuji, Andrade El Idolo, IWGP World Title.
Yoda Suji for 4.
Yeah, I'm picking Suji for 8, but imagine how fucking sick Andrade would look with the V4 belt that they brought back.
Well, if it was for that title, it'd be good. It's not, but it'd be cool.
Oh, is it for the global title?
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally just wrote down the IWGP World Title. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
But,
getting ahead of yourself.
yeah, getting ahead of myself. All right, so those are our picks for New Beginning USA. Next up, Elimination Chamber. I'll be honest, I don't plan on watching this one. I do plan on watching WrestleMania, but that's kind of it for me for WWE for the foreseeable future. But we'll predict anyway because predicting is fun. We'll see what happens. First up, Women's Intercontinental Title: Becky Lynch, AJ Lee. You have 4 points, by the way, 4 matches.
Ew.
Unless I guess we could add a fifth if you want to guess who's in the box.
Sure, why not?
All right, I'll add it.
So this is AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
Yes, AJ Lee, Becky Lynch.
I just thought we'd do that at WrestleMania. AJ for 5. No, for 3.
Well, it's in Chicago. That's why they're doing it now.
For
You went AJ for 3?
For 4.
AJ for 4. Okay, I went Becky for 3. I don't think they pulled the trigger here.
Yeah, they will because it's in Chicago, and you're gonna have their.
Or actually, no, I'm changing it to 4 since we have the box thing.
It's gonna be like their Benoit Eddie moment.
Yeah, I guess it's true. You could get that, unless Finn Balor fucks it up for him at the end.
Yeah, no.
Next up, Women's Elimination Chamber for a shot at Jade Cargill's title. Oh, God. Okay. Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James.
Big fan of you going, oh, God, to this.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, it's not even just that like this, because I'm sure this match will be fine. It's the fact that one of these people is wrestling Jade Cargill at WrestleMania.
The West Madison Avenue erupts into a sinkhole and swallows the entire United Center whole, leaving Jerry Reinsdorf to foot the bill for 2.
Do you want to make a real pick?
Yeah, give me Asuka for 1.
Okay, I went Rhea Ripley for 3. It seems like the most obvious option.
I think if anybody's going to get a good match out of Jade, it's going to be Asuka. So,
Yeah, that's fair. Men's Chamber. This is for a shot at Drew McIntyre. We have Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, LA Knight, Jey Uso, Trick Williams.
So happy I'm not going to this show.
Yeah.
The sinkhole that swallowed the United Center also swallows. What else is over there?
I don't know. There's probably like a hot dog restaurant nearby or something in Chicago.
Yeah, but it's like, fuck it. It takes out the rest of Madison Street, and they're in fucking. Everything is fucked.
Yeah.
Takes
a bunch of laundromats that are fronts for the mob.
Takes out Chase Tower. Let's get rid of that. We'll go with that too.
Yeah.
Jay Reinsdorf still has to foot the bill. We're gonna go with. There's some terrible options here. My God.
Yeah, like I said, Orton, Cody, Javon, LA, Uso, Trick. I think for me, Javon Evans is the most interesting pick. There's no chance LA Knight wins just because it's Triple H booking. There's no chance Trick Williams wins because it's Triple H booking. Jey Uso could win just off the entrance merchant bullshit being over. Randy and Cody seem the most likely to me.
I'm just gonna go Cody for like one.
You're about to use one. All right, you have 3 and 5 left. I went Orton for 2. I still think Cody finds his way into the match, but I think Orton wins at first because it's like a quote unquote swerve. They're going to say on Unreal that they swerved us because we all predicted Cody to win. Like everybody thinks it's going to be Cody Drew at Mania, and it's still going to end up being Cody in the match. CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight title.
CM Punk for 5.
CM Punk for 5. Gives you 3 points on who you think is in the box. Who is it? Who's in the box?
Air Paris.
Air Paris is your pick?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to write it
down. It was for 1 point. Actually, can we make the women's match Rhea for 3 too?
Rhea for 3?
Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna get fucky. I'm gonna get fucky with this.
Okay. I'm getting fucky with mine too, just so you know, for 1 point.
A fuck ton of dude wipes, the official flushable wipe of the WWE, because
dude, that's so funny. I was thinking about just jokingly writing down bunch of spiders. They just open it up and it's just a bunch of spiders.
And inside that bunch of wipes, because the logo was on the box, is Donovan Danhausen.
It's Danhausen?
Donovan Danhausen.
Dude wipes and Danhausen. Okay. I'm going with Chicago Bulls legend Kirk Heinrich. That's my pick for who's in the box. He's gonna set up a Mania program with JD McDonough.
You know what, man? All right.
That's my pick for 1 point. Is Kirk Heinrich.
You know, if
Chicago
that's right,
Bull and Kansas Jayhawk legend.
If that's right, I think you should just win the rest of the predictions for the rest of the year.
Nice. Yeah, I get an automatic 10 points added to all my predictions for the rest of the year. I'm down for that. All right. Tape of the light tubes. Take the door off its hinges. It's time for Shane's GCW corner. Couple weeks to cover here.
We do have weeks to cover.
Plus anything coming up in the future. I'm sure there's been plenty of collective announcements. We talked about the Invisible Man and Sandman last time.
They didn't run any fucking shows last week, so we're just kind of going to talk about what's coming up, and then, some of that collective goodness.
Yep.
We'll start with Atticus Cogar revealing his fucking gross room with some AI art too.
Oh, dude. Okay. I meant to message you about this. You just reminded me. Did you? I don't know why, but I follow Cinta De Oro on Instagram.
Why?
I don't know why. I said that at the beginning. But you should go look up Cinta De Oro's Instagram and look at the crazy AI picture he posted of him with AJ Styles. It's fucking insane. Dude, look at AJ's face.
Can that be the thumbnail of this?
It's so fucked.
For those watching on YouTube, for the love of God, please put the picture here too.
Yeah.
I don't think words.
I mean, it'll be in the thumbnail, so it'll be right there. Like you
I
can.
don't think words can really put it into like I can't describe this picture without like a picture of just on what the fuck.
Dude, it's so awful.
I'll be Jay Styles.
Yeah, it looks like that episode of Family Guy where Stewie and Brian have the cloning machine, but they get dumber the more clones you make. It looks like that. It looks like if you made a dumb clone of AJ Styles.
Which isn't far off from the truth.
Oh my god.
I gotta this laughing bit. I gotta be right back. Can you pause it for a second?
Yeah, I can. All right, back to GCW corner. We took a detour there with Cinta de Oro corner. Now it's
Do you want to call it like a more like an increasingly obscure wrestler corner every week?
yeah. I'll keep following obscure wrestlers on Instagram, see what they post.
So yeah, Atticus Cogar used AI art, and it looks very like obviously AI art. Stupid and boring. You should know better. There's been some more participants for World Lucha. You got Jack Cartwheel, Dolce Tormenta, Vengador, the Mexa Boys. Fortunately, Cinta de Oro will also have to AI art himself into this one too.
Yep.
Just accidentally gonna give him ideas. The Immortal Clusterfuck is announced. Whatever the hell that is going to be, your guess is probably as good as mine.
The
But it looks
Immortal Clusterfuck?
the Immortal Clusterfuck.
Immortal, okay.
But from the looks of it, they're advertising John Cena, Elvis, Yoda, Big Bird, and Squidward.
It's gonna be like, dude, it's gonna be a John Cena impersonator. Well, it'll be an invisible guy for Cena. It'll be an Elvis impersonator, and then it'll be like the mascots that you typically see in like Times Square. I'm sure they're in Vegas too, where it's just a guy dressed as SpongeBob on like the strip, so that drunk college kids could take a picture with him.
Drag him out of the street into the.
Yeah. The whole time it's like Alec Price in the costume.
Hey, that's his day job. How'd you know that?
Yeah.
Nyla Rose is somehow making her Big Game Lunch debut.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You would think
shocking she hasn't
they've
already
done a ton of them, and a lot of them have been
we're like
AEW shows.
10, 12 in something. Like it's been crazy. Yeah,
we're 11 in.
We're 11 in. Yeah,
and this is being marketed as the last one. We'll see. I don't think so. Effie has said that he doesn't like doing it for like couple of years now. So
it's the final biggest, gayest brunch.
I mean, it is pretty gay.
He should just let Taiji Ishimori start booking it next year.
Taiji Ishimori gets gay.
Yeah. Taiji Ishimori's ridiculous gay brunch.
That would definitely have free mimosas.
Oh, for sure.
He don't play about that. The Death Vegas Invitational, is practically sold out.
Wow.
There's like a couple of standing room only seats, and this is the show that I think I would go to the most. Obviously, right now we got El Desperado, Jun Kazai, Masashi Takeda, Rina Yamashita, and now Daisuke Sasaki. So
okay,
shit's gonna get fucked up.
I'm excited to see which U.S. talent they pull for this. I think there could be some fun stuff here.
I mean, there's a lot they could do, but I think right after this show is the MDK Invitational. So who even knows?
But at least one or two people are going to pull double duty and be in both of those tournaments somehow.
I mean, I would assume.
Like if fucking Matt Tremont or somebody will be in both of those.
I don't know if his fucking his forehead thing can handle all that.
Can handle that.
The backseat boys, the only Juggalo Championship Wrestling guys who I think are really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think JP Grayson is the one who totally shattered his leg.
Yeah.
He's making his return on the kickoff show on Wednesday at midnight Vegas time, so like 2 a.m., I think.
Is Vegas on Mountain Time or Pacific? They're like right there on that border.
I've been there. I don't remember. I think it's Pacific time because it's like we're going to the festival. It ends at 2, and then like
no, it's the other way around. If it's midnight Vegas time, it'll be 10 a.m. or it'll be 10 p.m. here. They are in Pacific, but it's 2 hours. Because right now it's 11:04 p.m. yesterday in Vegas.
Yeah, so it would be like 2 here, something like that, give or take.
No, it'd be 10 p.m.
No, because if it's 10 p.m. here, it'd be 8 p.m. there.
What? That's what. Oh no, you're right. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be 2 a.m. here. It's late at night, guys.
So keep this in mind when you watch all these Vegas shows. It's 2 hours behind if you're in Central, so everything's really late.
I should know that. I don't know why, because the Lakers play on Pacific time and they play at 9 all the time. So I should have known that it's It's my bad.
Joey Janela and Effie will be tag teaming on that same show.
Okay.
Dragon Gate has a ton of people coming over for their show. Obviously, it's going to be some Dragon Gate,
crazy bullshit.
Just some Dragon Gate show. Probably get some.
Let's see some Death Riders. Give me some Death Riders on Dragon Gate. Give me Pac and Garcia and Wheeler Yuta on the Dragon Gate show.
I could see Pac for sure.
Yeah.
And
bald ass Wheeler Yuta on the Dragon Gate show.
MDK Fight Club. Only 2 have been announced still. As you know, Masato Tanaka is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Which, what more do you really need?
Yeah. I mean, not much.
And Hayabusa is coming over.
Yeah.
There's another guy on 0-1 who I would much rather prefer to come over too.
I really wish Mike Awesome was around to do bullshit like this.
Can you imagine Mike Awesome in the clusterfuck?
Dude, Mike Awesome dude. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. That'd be so awesome.
There is a guy taking 0-1 bookings. I don't know how many bookings he's taking for 0-1. I'm hoping it's 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm. You're currently in negotiations with him?
I've been in negotiations with him since the start.
Uh-huh.
I would love to have him go over to the U.S. I would be the biggest mark if he came over to the U.S. It's Nakajima.
Mm-hmm. Nakajima?
Yeah, I think he'd be a fun add to Bloodsport for sure.
He would be. And
also, he is taking 0-1 bookings. I got him. I got his ass.
There you go. Got him out of the GLEAT vortex finally.
Thankfully.
All right. I saw. Isn't GLEAT getting in? Are they? No, I don't remember. I thought I read something about GLEAT recently, but it's probably been a week, so now I don't remember what it was.
Kind of surprised I read something about GLEAT in the first place, dude.
Yeah, it comes across my desk every once in a while.
Well, they're getting a new director. They're getting a new
maybe that's
head
what I
talent. Saw. They're getting a new. What else is there?
They're not getting a new booker, are they?
They probably are because Shima's leaving.
That might be what I think. That's what I saw. I think maybe Fightful reported they were getting a new booker.
Wow, big time news for GLEAT, making it the Fightful. Let's go.
I think it was a slow day.
Must have been. Slowest day in wrestling history, apparently.
Oh, Ricky Chosu's leaving.
Yeah, all the old fucks are leaving.
Okay.
Riki Chozu,
I think the
Tamura.
Chosu one is what I saw recently, and yeah, back in December, it was reported that they're losing their executive director and commissioner. So I think in my mind, over the 2 months since then, that just got kind of turned into their booker leaving. But that so they're leaving. They're losing some like head office people, and then Ricky Chosu.
They're losing all the people who, like, if they put them on the show right now, they probably outdraw half their roster.
Mm-hmm. Dude, Ricky Chosu in the clusterfuck.
He might. If you let him, he might.
Mm-hmm.
Another guy
Anything
who
else?
uses AI,
GCW.
Ricky Chozu. I just looked on his Twitter. He's fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, that's all I got.
All right. Guess we can move on to the favorite things of the week. We got a couple weeks worth of stuff, but I think all mine's from the last week or so. This is, of course, where I hand out the gold, silver, and bronze hot dog. Shane hands out the gold, silver, bronze handshake. Shane, as always, let's start with that bronze handshake.
You know, I did watch Raw.
Uh-huh.
I think Javon Evans had a fairly solid match against Kofi.
Oh, that sounds like it'd be pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm
Offset's there
probably
too for some
gonna,
reason.
after we record this, yeah, I saw that. After we record this, I'm probably gonna go watch the retirement ceremony in full. I've seen clips, but I haven't actually gotten time to sit down and watch the whole thing yet. But yeah, I'm sure Javon Evans and Kofi was good. My bronze hot dog goes to Wheeler Yuta for arguing that the beanie is part of his gear like a luchador, so people can't rip it off. I would love for somebody to rip it off and then like Marina Shafir throws him like a towel to put over his head like they do when luchadors lose their masks.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
It'd be so funny. He should start wearing that. The beanie's funny. I think he should keep the beanie, but it would have also been funny if he started wearing Claudio's Death Rider's luchador mask that he wears for CMLL matches.
sure, both.
So
Like, wear the mask and then the beanie.
in the beanie, dude, it'd be
Or what?
so funny if someone pulled the beanie off and there was another beanie underneath.
Wear the beanie, rip the beanie off, skull cap.
Skull cap. No, dude, he rips the beanie off toupee.
But like a really bad Kurt Angle one.
Yeah. Okay. You did your brown. Okay, so it's time for your silver handshake. What do you got?
Oh, well, I haven't gotten around to watching this Dynamite, obviously. I am fairly certain that John Moxley's Elklon would make my number one. So we'll write that down for later. But my silver is going to be from the last Dynamite, the one before Australia. No, we already did that one. It's going to be from the one from Sacramento. I really liked Kevin Knight versus Mordos. Okay. Well, I'm still here, so I guess we can keep going. Honorable mention goes to the retirement ceremony. I think that's pretty good. You know, getting all those guys are with him. Air Paris thing was the big one for me. Getting Air Paris was like, I kind of figured that it was real.
We're back. We're back. You were saying something about Dynamite.
So they recorded. I'll say it again though. I did really like Kevin Knight versus the Beast Mordos.
Yeah. So that's
And
good.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to the retirement ceremonies. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. The clips I saw, Air being there. I loved all the TNA guys, Abyss in full gear. Undertaker telling him he's in the Hall of Fame. someone pointed out the Undertaker is becoming like that guy for the NFL Hall of Fame that always like tells people they've been put in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You see the clips of that guy in his suit, that big guy in a suit.
The former commissioner of the Arena Football League.
Is that who that is? He used to commission the Arena Football League.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
Only the most prestigious job in the world.
That's every boy's dream job.
I will say I'm 100% biased. I love the Arena Football.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Chicago Rush.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking something. So next, my silver, I went with Kenny Omega, Swerve, Strickland. Fucking banger. Just an awesome match. So good. So a pay-per-view main event level match on free TV. So or free HBO Max because my mom pays for my HBO Max. So what's your gold handshake?
Kenny Omega, Sir Strickland.
Kenny versus Swerve. The gold hot dog for me goes to over the last couple weeks. MJF and Brody King getting fans to chant "fuck ice" everywhere they go. Just awesome. House of Glory, AEW shows. I think there was another indie that one of them was at. Fuck it, they could probably go on like Good Morning America and people would start chanting "fuck ice."
Well, if God's Hate wasn't on hiatus, I would say the next God Hate show is going to happen, but that would probably happen either way.
Yeah. Dude, John Oliver talked about it on Last Week Tonight. That's crazy. That's a crazy crossover for me. John Oliver talking about AEW. So yeah, that awesome. Awesome for those guys. So those are our favorite things this week. Lightning round, upcoming matches. Not a lot announced right now. First on Collision, Andrade El Idolo versus Tomohiro Ishii. How excited are you out of 10?
Like a 10.
A 10? All right. Me too. And on Raw next week, Dragon Lee versus Gunther. It's tough. That might get me to watch a Raw match.
I think they go 8.
You go 8? That's probably where I'd put it too. Would you rather of the week? Okay. Would you rather be a WrestleMania main eventer, but everybody hates you? Or never make it out of the mid card, but everybody thinks you're underrated and should have main evented Mania? So like Shelton Benjamin, kind of, for example, on one side.
I mean, people bring up Shelton Benjamin all the time.
They do. But also, like, I don't know who's main evented WrestleMania, but people hate him. Like I think Seth Rollins gets a lot of hate. Ronda Rousey.
I haven't mentioned one guy yet. I think you would have mentioned right away.
Jey Uso is technically a WrestleMania main eventer, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because of that tag match with Owens and Zayn.
And yeah.
Well, last year the Gunther match opened Mania, remember?
Yeah. So technically Jey Uso is a main eventer. Yeah. Based on what Jey Uso posts on Instagram stories a lot, honest to God, I think I'm gonna go with that one.
You want to be a main eventer that people hate?
I mean, because you make more money, you're in the big time, and if you're a heel, you're doing your job right.
It's true.
Are we talking X-Pac heat, or are we talking Nick Ray, like just hate in general?
Hey, I'm not thinking heat. I'm thinking like.
That's why I asked.
People think you suck. Yeah, like people think you suck, that you didn't deserve the spot.
They even be booed.
What?
They even be booed. Like, would I be if I'm not being booed? I'm gonna go mid Carter.
Um, Undetermined. It's
Mid
more
Carter.
like the people like the discourse is that you're like the worst person to ever get a WrestleMania main event.
Oh, dude,
Uh,
I'm Lawrence. I'll
yeah,
be up, man. I'm Lawrence Taylor, dude. Fuck yes.
um, yeah, but the discourse is that you didn't deserve a Mania main event versus the discourse being that you did deserve one, but really you never got past being like Intercontinental Champion. So just what would you rather have? The accolade without the fan approval or the fan approval without the accolade? So final answer, you want mid card?
Yeah.
I think that's where I lean too. I think it's more about the fan approval for me. It'd be interesting to poll like wrestling, like 100 wrestling fans, and see what they say, Family Feud style. But because I think more people than you think would be. Actually, I think it'd probably be overwhelmingly Mania main event. People would rather be in the Mania main event. But for me, I'd rather the people like me and talk about me like a Shelton Benjamin or some of these other kind of great mid card guys that never really made it out. Like a Mr. Perfect, another good example of a guy who probably should have main evented a WrestleMania at some point. So yeah,
Yeah.
if that's all for us. If you listen to more of us, we have a bunch of classic reviews: WWE, WCW, ECW, Ring of Honor, New Japan, AEW, all over the place. A ton of those. And we're going to try to get Wrestle One Grand Prix recorded, part 2 of that this week to get that out. As I mentioned, in a couple weeks, we'll be doing the AJ Styles Wrestler's Journey episode. With that, just remember to enjoy wrestling.